Welcome to VOD Rising. My name is Nilaus, and this is an attempt at combining a guide and a let's play so that we have the best of both worlds. That means we have the guide aspects where I try to give you some hints and tips and tricks, and we have the let's play aspect where we try to tell the story. And this first episode of this idea here is all about what I've experienced, what I've learned in the first live stream on Twitch, the first 4 hours of live streaming, and then I will be conferring that to you so you can keep up. You can either keep up here with these episodes if it is a success, of course, and or also you can come on over to my Twitch page. This is Twitch TV/Nilaus. I am streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. Central European Time. So after the first tutorial, we come to our base. One of the things that I want to say first, we are going to build our castle heart. First of all, if you're not familiar at all with the game, then I encourage taking a look at my first video about sort of the core mechanics, the concepts, the playstyle, that kind of thing. There are some things we want to build immediately, like a coffin for sleeping, a mist bracer immediately for building for making a fog so that when the daytime comes we don't get toasted by the sun. We also built a palisade all the way around. No ceiling yet, but that's the first part. We built over here the chests, and the first thing I want to highlight about the chest is that you can rename them by going up here and typing it up in this location. So you can rename the chests as you like, and then that's just making it a bit easier. Another tip that I want to say is that when you build your base, you come out from one of these locations down here. And some of the good things that would be nice to have be nearby is one of these locations, a vampire waygate, so that you can go there easily. So you can either build one closer to this one or that one. You need, of course, a lot of space to build. But I built it here, and this is where I'm going to be stuck with it. So that's just how it is. Once we have our base, the first thing we want to do is... well, actually, before we even get there, when you are in the very early game of the tutorial, then the first thing I would recommend is actually going to settings, going to options, going to controls, going down here to have the interact pickup. I've set that to mouse 3 and basically an additional mouse button, because moving my finger from D, moving right, to F is just means that I can't move right when I'm picking things up. So having it on the keyboard means that it's much easier just to point where I want to pick up things and then interact with it. So that's highly recommended. And what do we want to build? The first things we want to build is we want to build a block by unit. That's me. We want to build somewhere over here a sawmill. Sawmill will help us on making wood into planks. So that's kind of, we build it here. Once we have the planks, of course, we will be needing to. We can start progressing with some of the builds we want to do. There are a few things that we want to build immediately here. We want to build a workbench because that allows us to upgrade our weapons, and that's going to be something we really need to upgrade our weapons at this point, because we are going to go out and kill some enemies. So get your weapons upgraded. They will all be upgraded here. Let's get those in here. That is the reinforced stair, that one. And with this level, you are now able to harvest copper, and that's just going to be copper and minerals, and that will be the first thing we want to do as well. Some of the other things that we want to make in the base immediately is over here by, let's see, we have a... we want a blood press. The blood press is used to, well, squeeze some hearts and make them into better items. For example, you can take rats and make them into these blood essence. You can take the tainted heart, make them blood essence, and then you can do the same for unsullied heart, but they become greater blood essence. Greater blood essence is incredibly important and very hard to get. So if you ever find an unsullied heart, don't consume it. Build it here, use it here to make the greater blood essence. This recipe comes only when you kill a level 46 unit, so kind of out of reach at this point. Dominance, that is the blood altar. That's definitely something we want to have. That, and also I'll come back to the blood altar because that's going to be the next thing. We also want a research desk. A research desk. This is for using paper to get researches, and the blood altar is for looking at at enemies. So these are the named enemies, the V carriers, or actually the bosses of the game. And we want to start by taking the alpha wolf and Keely the Frost Archer. That will be the very first thing we want to do now, and then as we go out, we also want to make sure that we take out any or harvest any copper and mineral deposits we come by, because we're going to need a lot of copper minerals for the next stage. But the reason why we want Keely is because she allows us to make a tannery, and that allows us to turn animal hides into leather, and that gives us better armor, and we want to get better armor. It also gives us another ranged frostbat, another ranged enemy. It is super good because, and that will give us another ranged enemy, because in the beginning you only have this bloodlight, which is honestly pretty junk. So what we need to do is we need to go here, and then we will be tracking the Alpha Wolf, and we'll be tracking Keely the Frost Archer. I think Keely is pretty close, so we'll take her first. Let's see if we can find her. She's up there. Alright, so let me head out and see if we can find her. I found Keely! There she is. I'd really like to kill her without any additional support. So here is the thing. She will have these 3 attacks. Oh, she has some frost attacks. I don't like the fact that she's getting friends. Basically with all of these things. Man. Okay. This is going to be a lot more difficult. Because we have to kill... I'll go for these instant kills whenever I can. Oh, there's a bear. That's perfect. I think she actually summoned that. Yep, perfect. Ow! That kind of hurts. And there it is. Ow, don't do that. Get insta kill. Alright. Where is she? With any archer, just try to get around. Where is she? There she is. Okay, just run away. This may take a while. And she's there. There she is. Oh no, more stuff is spawning. Damn. Okay, at least they are... I really don't want to be fighting those. Okay, looks like... Ow. Shit, this is not good. So we need to heal up a bit. We can heal up a bit in combat. Oh, that's kind of close. Heal up, heal up, heal up whenever we have the chance. This shouldn't be... As long as we are... Oh, we are in combat, so this is the maximum we can heal up to. Out. Almost. Oh no. Hold to extract blood. We'll extract blood. I don't know if they can hit us while we do this. No, not while we do this. Okay, so we are extracting the blood and we are getting all these, and I think that actually kills the ones nearby. There we go. We got some unsullied blood as well. That was really nice. And can we harvest you? Right, so we have killed... Ow. Maybe I should have done it. There we go. Unsullied heart. Perfect. Alright, time to heal up, and when we have healed up, we will go for the next one. So let's go back. Now, the good thing about this one is that we have now gotten a new spell over Frost, and that will mean that we now have 2 range spells, which makes every fight a lot easier. And that means now we can go hunting for the alpha wolf. Maybe we should have hunted for the alpha wolf before, but definitely don't ever have these on the hotbar because you will accidentally use them, and they are really, really valuable. So let's look at our new spells. It can cast twice in a row, so that's really nice, actually. Okay, we'll take, yeah, just munch. There we go. All right, let's head back and hunt for the next. We found the alpha wolf. Here it is. We'll try our new weapons at it, and that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be. It has this range that are this. Oh, don't do that! Don't do that! It's not really that dangerous. It summons that, and it has this leap attack thing. Oops. That's the one we really want to avoid. Just kill that one. Come on. There we go. And we get this one. Sweet. So that is the second one. This is actually the easiest one. So Keely was really useful for the frost, where the frost attack and the fact that we can now make a tannery. This one is mostly because, oh, we got another unsullied heart. That's really nice. All right. So what here? Now we just need to go back. But what this gives us is the ability to transform into a wolf, which means we can travel a wee bit faster. Plus the wolf also has the advantage that it seems to not take damage as fast during sunlight, so it's much easier to travel safely during the daytime in wolf form, because it's also just easier to just jump from shadow to shadow. Speaking of sunshine, we are just heading back, so just as dawn breaks, let's see if we can do some work in the base while with our new acquisitions here. So we are back in our home area here, and with this we have the mist generator. This will ensure that at least most of our area here is inside or protected from the sunlight. With this build, with Keely done, the next thing we want to do is go here to a refinery and make a tannery. This tannery can take our hides and convert them into leather. So if we, that's not what I wanted. So we can build, we can put hides in here, turn it into leather. Once we have that, we can then go to our workshop and then do a massive upgrade. We can now do this one. These items here, Night Stalker, coarse thread. Yes, we need some coarse thread. Luckily, we have some of that. So let's get some coarse thread, and then we can upgrade to Night Stalker gear. And here we have now the Night Stalker gear. I was so lucky that I found some recipes for Merciless. So we're going to use the Merciless instead. And if we go here, then look at our gear level is 16. And then as we upgrade our equipment here, it goes up to 26. We are now way more powerful. And then we can junk that somewhere. In the meantime, until we have a better option, I'll just put it in here for just waiting. So that's what we have. Also, what the next thing we want to do is, since we probably have a bit of copper here and there, then let's build a copper refinement thing. Okay, we are missing just a bit of stone and a bit of copper ore. So let me grab that, and then we can build this as well. And so after a bit of grinding and farming, we are now able to build our first little forge. Now this is where things just, you realize how much you need, because every 20 goes in here. So that is a good time for us to just zoom on forward and imagine that we've been sorting all of this or getting all of this, and then we can start upgrading. With new and upgraded weapons all the way up to copper, we now have well, the gear score hasn't improved anything at all, but what we have is we have much better weapons equipped. And if we do that one, we can then see that we are now level 29. And that's a pretty good place. So what we want to do now is we want to expand out here. We want to get Errol the Stonebreaker. He is quite convenient, because if you want copper, then tracking him will also lead you to get more copper, because he is in the middle of a copper mine. So we will be tracking him, and we'll be tracking Rufus the Foreman. We probably will meet Lydia the Chaos Archer. She's always somewhere around here. So it's time for us, with good upgrades, with good leather armor and good copper weapons and a clean inventory. It's time to head out, even though it's sort of the middle of the night. Let's head out. Let's see at where it is we want. We want to go that way. So let's find Errol the Stonebreaker and also Rufus the Armorer. Was it Rufus the Armorer? And the next one as well is Lydia the Chaos Archer. We want to kill her as well. Good. Let's go out and look for them. Here is the copper mine, and although it is starting to become daytime, then as we go into the copper mine, we are going to be safe from the daylight. So this is a perfect place to go at the break of dawn. As you can also see, we are kind of getting a bit better here against these ones. These are just normal, ordinary things, ordinary units. So we can. Oh, we got an extra unsolid heart. That's incredibly lucky. Look at how much copper we have in here. That's crazy. And chests and all that. And with the copper weapons, we also have... Oops, don't get to that. And what we also have is we have a special weapon. Just eat it. That one's dead. That one. We just keep looking for something that's good. Some of these units that are good. Look at that. We also have a trippy shroom. Of course, we want a trippy shroom. And this is also a super important thing. Let's mention that now that we found it. Whetstones. We will need whetstones very soon, and we need that to make a grinder, but you will also realize that you can't build it at this point. I'm going to be harvesting all of this on the way home instead of on the way in. Oh, look at that. 2 chests. So what is... the problem with whetstones is that you have to grind them or farm them, which means anything with bandits just have the tendency to drop these. So especially chests are a good place to find them. And then you will find a few. We need 4 of those to build 1 grinder. Down here we have the boss. Here he is, Errol the Stonebreaker. Let's see if we can... If you pull him up, then he's... And let's just go with Flurry. Oh, was that a good one? I think that was a good one. Either way, doesn't matter. We're probably safe here. Let's heal up before the fight. It's not a particularly difficult fight. It has kind of the same idea as the other ones. And that is just avoid his attacks. His big telegraphed attacks. There we go. So he comes. Get over here. I want to take the ads first. That one, pretty simple. Don't stand in it. Yeah. Okay, that's a bad one to stand in. And just get out of this. Oh, he has a tendency to do that. Like, really annoying. Where he resets quite easily. Come on. And go poke, 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 poke. Oh, that's kind of hurtful. And then he'll do the slam. Ow. Don't get hit by that. Oh, that was a bit of a miss. And that's the annoying part when he... Oops. What? There was someone we could feed on. Ah, I keep getting hit by these. There we go, that's a good one. And then that's a kind of a bigger one that goes into sort of a phase 2, I guess. Ow. That's... Oh, we switched weapons. Yeah, good. Extract blood, and we get... Right, so we got him. Perfect. And basically, you get him because, well, it's nice to have. another unsullied heart. I like these unsullied hearts. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to be harvesting all of this copper, and then we're going to head back so we can start tracking the next one, which is the armorer or the Lydia as well. Let's do that. And now we're coming back to our base, fully loaded with lots of goodies. Let's have a look what we have. And I can do compulsory. Look at that. Look how much we got. We even got more than we can even do here. So I'm just going to put them in here. Just for now. That is pretty damn good. So that means we now have lots and lots of copper, which we are going to need. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to, yes, jump over there, I guess. We want to build that grinder, but then we need some planks and some whetstones. So luckily we have some planks and whetstones because we have built over here. This one has just been churning while we've been busy. So let's get some of those. And we also have some whetstones that I have been out here and farming just to show you how it is. So if we look at these locations, we will see, for example, here, bandit encampment, you can get whetstones, and that is just open for grinding. And I think that is a good place to get a few of those. Here we go. Excellent. Oh, by the way, we should also go here and see our blood altar, because we did get all the here. So we now need Rufus the foreman. Let's get that guy. He had a aftershock. I'm not so keen on it. So we want to get Lydia the Chaos Archer and Rufus the Foreman. Those are the ones we're missing. But let's focus on Rufus first. He's a bit weird to fight. Then we will also be able to build one of these over in this corner. Let's build it here. Looking good. And that will be allowing us to make some... What do we get? We get some stone bricks. Stone bricks are then needed for upgrading our walls to stone walls, which is going to be a really massive thing. So that means more farming of stone bricks, as well as going out and finding Rufus. Let's go out and look for that Rufus guy when we've cleaned up our inventory, and then we start hunting that guy. So this is where we find Rufus, the foreman. He was actually pretty close to us. Let's see if we can pull some of the other things first. Good. Let's see if we can get those. Yeah. Great. And we also don't want to be having these ads in while we are fighting the boss. I'll just eat. Good. What is that? Oh, an amethyst. Weird. Alright, so I think we're ready to take him out. Yeah, there's a few ads, but that's... Oops, that's weird. Alright, let's go. Oh, 55. That's good. Okay, so he's been shooting. As long as he's doing that, we can just get a lot of attacks. Oh, that's not good. I'll just feed and eat. Ah, that was a mistake. I'm gonna call you target practice. You do that. Oops. Oh, this time he's actually... Ah! Ow, that hurts. Ah! These guys must be buffed up. They are not taking any damage. And... Ah! Go! Here. Ah, get out, get out, get out. These ads are really annoying. Definitely don't want to be hit by that. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Alright. Perfect might be a bit of excessive, but we got it. So that's one more. Now we need to go back and start finding some... Oh, another unsullied heart. Lovely. Let's heal up. Alright, so now the next thing we want to do is farm a lot of stone. That's boring. So we'll do that on our own. And then from there on, we are going to start building some of the stone facilities so we can get some rooms going, and also look for the last of the bosses we want to do today. We want to do 5 bosses, and that is Lydia the Chaos Archer. So I'm going to just clean out this area just because we are here. Why not? And then we'll go get a lot of stone to get going on the next part. Alright, so much later, we are back here and we are ready to go out and find Lydia so we can get Chaos Volley and the Devourer. Usually we'll run into her somewhere. Also, we have a good bit of here. Look at that. That is an absolutely stupid amount of things, but it'll be burned up very, very quickly anyway. Actually, gonna take this and let's see what it is we want to make, because now we have the option of making some castle parts, like castle walls, for example, reinforced walls, and here they need planks. Okay, good thing we also have a lot of planks as well, so let's go grab those over here. Let's get that. As you can see, we got a good amount of resources now. And that should be right. So what I want to make is a room for here and a room here, because that's easy to sort of overlap it. What I'm going to do that is moonrising. Okay, no panic there. I should be getting some of these palisades back again. Let's see. I have 116 planks. These are just raw wood. So let's see if we get some refund when we do this. Yes, we did get a refund. Perfect. So we can just put them on here. I deliberately, on the outside wall, I don't want to make windows because enemies have a tendency to shoot through windows. On the inside though, I want to make it as open as possible so we can walk in. So this is not quite a room, you can see here. If we look at this is castle powered, but it's not a confined room, and it doesn't have the right materials because you have to find that, such as over, where's that? Fundamental, no, castle floors, they have special floors. I have a castle floor, it's just a generic one, and then I have some workshop floor and I have some alchemy floor. You have to find those or get those recipes. Since this is not a workshop or an alchemy lab, then I'm just going to use the normal one, and we're going to need some blood essence for that. Let's go grab some blood essence. What I can also show you is here I have enough to actually do one research. This is the research one, and we can then do a random research. Ta-da! What do we get? We get minus sun resistance brew. Yeah, okay, well, since that's under alchemy, then we don't have alchemy yet, then that's kind of useless, but you know, it's, now we have it. Here, I'm gonna get some of these, so we can build here, and we will be making some floor, just a normal castle flooring. We'll make the diamond pattern, and then we'll build it in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should be a room now. Ta-da! 25% speed. Excellent. I'm gonna do the same thing over on this side. So we get 2 rooms as well. Castle flooring. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go castle walls. I'll have the solid one on the outside. And then I'll have it completely open on the inside. And that as this. Let's see if they are going to be faster. Yeah, they are. They're not going to be buffed up with the right flooring because we don't have that yet. And from here on, well, this one has to be removed and build something else. But I think that what we want to do is still make a bit more flooring here. We want to get everything. Let's see, we don't. Floors, workshop flooring, alchemy flooring. Which, yeah, okay. So this is the square pattern. We'll put the square pattern as sort of the pathing here. By coffin, okay. Okay, so the coffin has to go. For some reason, the coffin can't be like this. It's kind of annoying. The coffin can't be placed on this. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. Right, so then the rest of this, I could sort of spam everything here, but I don't really want to burn all of my stone bricks yet. I want to make sure that I get the most useful things. At least now we have just something that looks nice. I think it looks nice, and we're going to be placing this back in here so that we don't accidentally get there. And we'll be cleaning up our inventory, and then we'll go out and hunt for Lydia the archer, the Chaos Archer, so we can get that one sorted. There she is. There she is, hiding away. Let's just go in. So she has this triple attack. Just as usual with these kind of things, just go to the side of her. Oh, where is she? There it is. Yeah, try not to get hit as usual. And then she has this one, 4 blobs. I'm actually getting hurt by this. And I guess we just basically get some attacks in when we can. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Where is she? And we can get in close enough. Oh, not yet. Where is she? So much for thinking on my feet. We got her. Let's see if we get another solid, unsullied blood as well. Unsullied heart. Got it. No, just a crude topaz and a bit of this. Alright, that was the last of the boss fights that we wanted to get on this one. And there. We're getting a bit stronger now. That's good. So we have all of the bosses. What we can also see is that Chaos, now we have this Chaos Volley, Chaos Aftershock. I think this is the one. Chaos Volley. Let's try it. See, it throws 2 of those, and I think that's good. I like that. Let's give it a go when we have an opportunity for it. Let's try our new Chaos Bolt. 22 damage. Good. It looks good. It feels good. I think it's a good ability, and also it doesn't have a targeting cone like this one has a targeting cone, so you have to actually target it, but that can also be shooting twice in a row. But this one is just fire and just it'll fire the next one. Cool. So we have now what we've done is we have done all of these things. What we want to do is maybe make a here. We have lots more to go for. But that's gonna be next time. I think we also want to make sure that we save something for next time. And next time we'll be more focused on maybe servants and prisoners, that kind of thing. I think that's where we're sort of heading out for the next part. So I think we're going to wrap this one up here. Please let me know what you think of this kind of sort of mix of guide and story and let's play or whatever the hell this is. It takes a bit of time to do, but I'm very happy to do it if there's an interest. And of course, if you want to see the whole thing and how we progress, then that is over on Twitch TV/Nilaus, and it's Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 8 p.m. Central European Time. So come on over and say hi and just hang out with us there. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care, and as always, stay effective.